Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update of my current status for the Kharadron Overlords. My patrons, especially Dead Gamer, helped me start building on. So, I guess where I should start is before I even started this, I decided to get into a bit of mini painting to practice my skills or lack thereof. Went on websites like YouTube channels like Squidmar, and a bunch of Mini Maniac and a bunch of others, and slightly improved my mini painting game, learning about washes, colors, basing, all of that stuff. And honestly, I think I now have a new addiction. Thanks for that. Another way to spend my money that I love doing. Great. I gotta say though, mini painting is goddamn relaxing. I gotta say 100%. I never would have discovered mini. Like I had family who does it, but I never got into it. Now I had an excuse because of the army, so I got into it. And I'm probably gonna keep being into it. I got like a whole tub of paints over there. Thanks for that. Great. Anyway, so that said, this is my assembled pieces of army so far. And I'm just going to go through a couple of ideas of what I am going to do with it. I've already started magnetizing some of the pieces, as you can see here. And I noticed something as I magnetize the pieces. This little, where is it? There. This little wire thing, hook, cable, that's the word. Basically, because it's magnetized, doesn't really sync with the cable in the back here. Actually, no, this one is cut off. I have a better example somewhere else. Oh, here we go. This one wasn't cut off. Okay, this cable in the back here. Now, I originally thought of maybe putting a magnet here, but that's just a two-figgity. Figgity? That's not even a word. Anyway, what I'm going to do is probably cut this piece and cut the other cable from the main gun. And I was originally thinking of just flattening it out and just priming it that way. But because of the lore, I may attach something to those ends and make it part of the lore. That maybe they are able to transfer the aether gold or whatever through sort of like crystals or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. However, what I should have realized is I should have thought of this first before I started priming. I already primed a few of the models to test, like this guy over here. And instead of cutting this, I'm just going to say it's part of the lore that some people don't trust this new sort of tech that they're trying out and decide to still go old school with the cable. Now, whether this fear is founded or not, well, who knows? What else was I going to say? Right. I'm also going to attach magnets to the head of the Skyrigger / Ended Rigger so I can switch off the heads. Now, technically, I probably don't have to switch over the heads, put magnets on the heads. Like, I could probably put whatever head I want and then just switch to weapons, and nobody would probably care. But I would care. I would definitely care. So these things are going to get magnets on them. I'm also going to put magnets on these guys so I can attach and detach. I already have magnets attached to the weapons over here. Am I forgetting anything else I was gonna talk about? Oh, of course, the most important part, the color scheme. By the way, this is a test. It's not the full-on pretty version, but I wanted to test different color schemes. I went through a couple of different models. Oh, let me go from one of my first two before I go to the main one. Testing with these guys over here, trying different washes to see how they look. And I've decided ultimately to go with this. Like I said, it's not super clean yet. Like I said, this is just a test model, but gunmetal green, gunmetal blue, gunmetal gray for the business ends. Anything that's going to have a chance of getting in contact with the enemy. The spear, the boots for kicking, the beard for bearding, things of that stuff. And some nice old gold from Vallejo for the nice pretty bits. And I honestly like the look of this a lot. So this is going to be the main color scheme of my army in the realms of Shaiish. As for what they're hunting there, I'm assuming if they're good, but there has to be some other mysteries, which I'll think of in the lore. And honestly, just, here's the fun part, like, messing with these models, I'm discovering, has already, like, as you start messing with them and making modifications, you think of ideas for the lore for your army, which is awesome. A good idea. And thinking of modifications, speaking of modifications, this guy, previously, he usually has this headband thing that I tried to attach and had trouble with, and eventually I just got rid of, A, because it was a hassle, and B, because I just didn't like it. So I'm thinking of adding something else, and I thought for a second, what could I add? And I realized I might have an idea. I should, somewhere around here, should have an extra one of these bird things, because I turned the other guy into just a regular trooper, not another sergeant. So I may try to find a way to attach this dude to his head. If I can't make it work, it's fine, I'll think of something else, but if I can, this might be kind of funny. All right, that's what I'm at so far. Next time you'll see maybe some paint jobs, maybe some priming, maybe some something, I don't know. But thank you, all of you, for making this possible. I'll have more videos like this and more actual lore videos in the future, and talk to you later.